What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's the last day of the year, December 31st, 2023. Today's video, we'll be doing a quick crypto market overview, followed by ICP talk. Is there enough ICP on the exchanges? This is why we're seeing such a rise with the crypto price for ICP right now? I don't know. Last but not least, some controversial talk about the token distribution. Are the VCs dumping on us? What is going on? If you guys think that's interesting, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone. Hopefully we're all having a great day today. It's the last day of the year before 2024. Figured I'd do one last video of the year and then go enjoy myself the rest of the day. But ICP is just pumping. It's pumping still. When is it going to stop? The rest of the market's not doing anything. But I got some good information I want to share with you guys about, and I've been talking about this in some of my previous videos, is the token distribution on the exchanges. Is there enough? How much is there? Is that why we're seeing such a price increase right now? And then last but not least, towards the end of the video, we're going to talk about the initial token distribution. And this is another thing that's been coming up in social media and on Twitter is people aren't getting into ICP because the majority of the Definity Foundation, they own, whatever percentage of the total allocation. And so a lot of these seed investors. But we'll get into some details. We'll get onto the blockchain. We'll kind of look to see the actual count, what people are holding. A lot of speculation. Still be probably asking some questions after this, but it's just something that I thought I'd open up to the community just for some talk down in the comments. I really wasn't able to find too much information out there on Twitter or YouTube, people talking about it. But again, if you want to skip to whatever section of this video, I put pinned comment down below with timestamps, and also within the video, I put timestamps as well. So yeah, it's all for your viewing pleasure. Last but not least, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on the bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to support the channel. And again, we've got lots of new subscribers over the last couple videos, so welcome to my channel. I usually just cover crypto market news in general, a lot of Bitcoin stuff, and then some altcoin projects as well that I like. Been doing a lot of ICP lately. I also like Elrond, which rebranded into what's called Multiverse X, and CKB Nervos Network. And then, every little bit of trending altcoins here and there. But again, welcome to the channel. So let's just jump right into it. I usually do crypto market overviews. I'm going to do a quick one right now. Market's pretty neutral. It's the weekend, holiday weekend. Not a lot of people are doing trading. We are up about 0.68%. Bitcoin's up about 0.5%. ETH's down a little bit. Solana's neutral. Pretty much everything is neutral. Top gainers last 24 hours. We got Teller up 61%. Brain Trust up 37%. Muse up 36%. And we got ICP down here up about 25%. Looking like we're at $13.85. I think that's true. Let me just refresh it. Yeah, $13.83. Top losers last 24 hours. We got Media Network down about 21%. Sebel Protocol down about 11.68%. And Harvest Finance down about 10.37%. It's at $48.17. Today's the last day of the year. What holidays we got for December 31st? Obviously, it's New Year's Eve. Let's see. Make Up Your Mind Day, National Champagne Day, National Andrea Day. They show a dude. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. No Interruptions Day. You guys have it for your holidays. Let's see what famous birthdays we have going on. Val Kilmer's birthday. Some people I haven't heard of. John Denver's birthday. Who else? All right, so you guys have it for December 31st birthdays, crypto bubbles, neutral, sea of green a little bit. This is up. What is this? Teller? Heard of it? Don't know what it is, but that's doing pretty well. Up 69.3% on the day. $436. Looks like it's crushing it over the last year. Up 3,400%. Wow. 455% on the month and 135% on the week. I'm going to have to check that out. If you guys know what TRB is, Teller, let me know down in the comments. Is it worth checking out? Take a look at my favorites real quick. ICP crushing it. CKB. Love seeing that. Up 6.5% on the day. Sidecoins up. Pretty much everything's green except for these ones over here. All right. Fear and Greed Index. Believe this went down 1 point from the previous day. Still in that greed territory. Obviously, the stock market is not open this weekend. Jumping into the DXY. Usually when the DXY is up, that's when crypto traditional markets are down. I like looking at this. Kind of gives you a sense of how the crypto market, traditional markets are doing. Not always the case, but DXY looks like it's pretty much been trading sideways the last couple of days. This is on the 1 hour chart. Let me just go to the daily. But yeah, DXY has been in a nice downtrend since about 8th of December, 9th of December, pretty much been in a downtrend. Again, people have been saying that once we go back to the bull market, which potentially we already in very early stages of it, that you could see this go down to about the 90. Because if you pull up a chart, you compare Bitcoin with the DXY for the last bull run, DXY was around that 90 to 100, and Bitcoin was, at its all-time highs. So keep an eye on that. Total crypto market cap and trading sideways. This is the 4-hour chart since about January 7th. Looks like we kind of have an ascending triangle forming right here, which historically is a bullish pattern. Let's see. Neutral territory in the 4-hour chart for the RSI. I don't know. Probably just trade a little bit sideways. Maybe starting next week, we'll maybe break out of this, which will be good for the whole crypto market as a whole. There you guys have it, 1.61 trillion for total crypto market cap. But let's jump into the main topic of discussion today is internet computer, up 25.1% on the day, $13.87, almost $1 billion in trading volume in the last 24 hours. I think the video I did yesterday, last night, it was about half a million, or half a billion, I should say. But now, man, close to $1 billion in trading volume. Currently looking at $6.3 billion market cap. That just has put us ahead of Shiba Inu meme coin. Huge. We have a larger market cap than that. We just surpassed Wrap Bitcoin earlier. We're now at number 17. Next one up to the plate is Toncoin at 7.8 billion. So it looks like we got about 1.1 billion or so to catch up to Toncoin. And Chainlink, Polygon slowly moving up. Man, crazy. Absolutely crazy for internet computer. All right, so not going to get into too much technical analysis. Been pretty much straight parabolic, essentially measure move from, what is this, when we started running up. December 29th, all the way we wicked up to about $15.33. We're up about 66% in the last day. Absolutely insane. This is the 1-hour chart here. I don't know why it stayed on that. I had the daily pulled up, but I mean, we've actually been running up. Let's see, since it's low, 20 October, all the way to this wicked up here to $15.35. So yeah, 416% in the last 72 days. That's pretty crazy to see. But what I would like to see, and we talked about this last night in Six Figs live stream, and what is a pattern that you could see for continuation if the market keeps going green is these nice little run-ups that we're seeing here, these bull pennants, bull flags. So it runs up, and then it kind of dips back down. It trades sideways a little bit, and then boom, it takes back off. So in my opinion, what I think we're going to see is that we're having this nice run up. We're probably going to bounce back down, maybe down to $12.50. Just kind of bounce around and potentially form either a bull pennant or a bull flag. Something like, let me see, where's the little drawing thing here? Little brush. But yeah, if we could potentially see something like this, where you have this symmetrical triangle potentially playing out. We are far away from the Ichimoku cloud, or kind of like a bull pennant here. See like maybe one of these things go like that. But that's kind of what I'm looking at. It's kind of what Six Figs is looking at for continuation to the upside for ICP. But you never know. It's crazy. I'm still can't believe that it made such a run up where we're at right now. All right, so first topic of discussion today, and I posted this a little bit earlier, is that these larger influencers, nobody's talking about ICP yet. There's either a couple things that they're trying to do. Either they just don't want to do their own research, they don't want to believe in the tech, or they are slowly accumulating while prices are small before they start talking about it type of thing. The only one big person that I know that's been talking about it is Altcoin Daily here. There's some big accounts here gatekeeping ICP. And obviously, Altcoin Daily has over 1 million subscribers, over 1 million followers on Twitter. So when you talk about this and he's saying stuff like that, I wonder who the other big accounts that are maybe accumulating or just aren't talking about it right now. One of which is Cryptos Are Us. I like his channel a lot, and people mention ICP in his live streams all the time. He just kind of, I don't like it. And one of the most popular things he says is that the VCs and Definity, they own the majority of the token, which I don't think is the case. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Another big thing I like about ICP, and this goes back to his tweet that I just previously said about the big accounts gatekeeping ICP, and this guy made a comment under it, is that 48% of the total supply is staked of ICP, one of which 133 million ICP is staked for over 8 years. So they can't touch it. 7 to 8 years, 8 million, 6 to 7, about 5 million, and you guys can see right on down the line. So again, 133 million of the token is staked for over 8 years. and also 48% of it's totally staked. So how can we dump much more than where we're at, basically? So the other thing going along with all this, how much ICP are there on exchanges? So this is from ICP Analytics, DeliaCapital.com, and this is in beta. And I don't exactly know where they're pulling this from. So again, take all data with a grain of salt, obviously, but I'm going to take their word for it. This is the balance on all exchanges and net flow. And this only goes back to about November 17, 2023. I wish I could see more, but this is all the exchanges. So it's kind of like we had a little bit here, November 17th, about 13 million ICP, and then it dipped all the way down to about 11 million. Then boom, it jumped up exchanges to about 15.1. We kind of went up to about 17 million ICP on the exchanges around December 18th. Saw a massive outflow around December 23rd, almost 3 million moved off the exchanges to where we're currently right now. I have all the exchanges, and I'm going to get into details of the specific exchanges. About 13.9 million ICP on all the exchanges. So you're asking yourself, a lot of them people are talking about Coinbase and Binance. So Coinbase's net flow. So obviously you can see it's been in a pretty much downtrend over the last month of Coinbase ICP total tokens. So right now they only have 416,000 ICP on Coinbase. Insane. It's still in a downtrend. I know people were talking about having issues in Coinbase trying to transfer it out here and there. It's probably because they don't have enough on there, and it's continuing downtrend. Next up is Binance. Binance had kind of a downtrend here, and they had an inflow here, about 4 million to around December 22nd. Boom, everyone's taking their ICP off of Binance from about 4.7 million on Binance to what is currently, as of the 30th yesterday, about 1.1 million ICP that is on Binance. How about Kraken? Kraken, actually, it's been increasing. So what are people doing? Are they just moving it to different exchanges? Are they putting it in their non-custodial wallets, their NNS? What is going on with Kraken? I don't know. I thought this was interesting because I don't hear anyone ever talk about the ICP balance and net flow of the total token count. So yeah, they have about 3.4 million of ICP on Kraken. And then check out, here's OKX. It's been in a downtrend, then boom, they must have got an inflow here, and it's been increasing. They have the most right now, and they don't have any other exchanges on here, but they have the most. 5.4 million on OKX, which I believe is a Korean exchange. Don't quote me there. And I don't think you can get it in the United States. I could be totally wrong unless maybe you have a VPN or something, but they have the most ICP right now. So 5.4 million on OKX, 3.4 million on Kraken, 1.1 million on Binance, and about 416,000 on Coinbase. So when you go taking a look at the total volume right here, obviously the most is Binance by one. Interesting. Coinbase, 9.21%, and OKX, 6.8%. So that's the top. But you got other ones like KuCoin, Kraken here, 1.84, which we just talked about. But yeah, not much volume on the other exchanges. But again, I thought this was real interesting. I've been wanting to look for the data on this, but I haven't heard much people talking about it. All right, so next topic of discussion for today is the initial token distribution for Internet Computer ICP. A lot of people are afraid to talk about this, or they have talked about this, but they're just saying that they're still not getting into ICP because 23.9% of the total tokens are being held by the Dfinity Foundation. They manage the capital raised from the token sales that oversees the foundation endowment of ICP tokens. They're held by and already spent by the foundation to fund R&D, operations, acquire technology, finance community building programs, and partner incentives. Obviously, they have to use that for that. And again, a lot of these are locked up for over 8 years. And I'll get into the details here in a little bit. The other mass amount are for the seed investors, 24.72% who invested from February 2017 for a total of CHF 3.9 million Swiss francs. So that is another thing. But when you think about the token launch, what people are saying and what I believe in is at this point, they saw the ICP token just continuing to drop just for over 2 years since that token launched, that I bet a lot of these seed investors have probably already dumped it all. So what happened is throughout the last 2 years, and people who believe in ICP, the retail investors probably picked that up. So right now you got 18% of the team members. So 200 team members have 18%. So about 23.9% of Definity could be, staked up. You won't be able to be manipulating the price with that. The seed investors probably already dumped, and 18% are team members, between 302 members. Who knows if some of them are holding it or not. And the rest of them, 9.5% are early contributors, 7% strategic investors, 4.9%, 96% are private pre-sale investors. So that's not as bad as what people are saying when you actually do the research. I found an old tweet here from Dominic Williams. This is going back November 19, 2022. Someone said, "Why did you give free coins to early investors at 1 cent?" So Definity ran a public seed fundraiser in February 2017, ICO. Timing-wise, markets were quiet then. The bear market, obviously. The boom hadn't started. They ended up selling 25% of the ICP supply to some 100 members of public at 3 cents each. That's crazy. Obviously, they made out like bandits. Obviously, that's what I'm saying. All going back to these seed investors. I'm assuming they probably, when the token launched, they dumped it all. They made a ton of money. And now, who's left to buy all that up? It's currently now, it's trending upward. A lot of these retail investors and people who believe in internet computer. Seed creates significant sell pressure, keeping price down. Now halfway through unlocking means ICP is cheaper for newcomers versus VC chains, which is good. Contrasting to Sol, tokens sold, VCs are the market price. They won't sell tokens unlocking until 2028, price artificially high. Thought that was interesting. Next tweet here, a lot of FUDsters out there. Most importantly, Definity is not revealing its wallet. Been dumping tokens for 2 years now. VCs and early investors are all selling tokens, so who comes here and invests and develop unprofitable shelled project? They are using ICP as a piggy bank. Now keep in mind, this is from June 28, 2023, so almost over a year ago. And obviously, if early investors and VCs at this point, I don't know what the price was then, but I'm thinking all these seed investors, they've probably already dumped. I don't think there's anyone really holding it. So just something to think about. All right. This is the key question for ICP is how many of the big token holders are staking their tokens? How long are their dissolve delays? Genesis crash might feel like VC scamming, but as long as there are big long-term holders staking, the price will correct itself over time. Now, this is from June 30th, 2021. This is from a couple years ago, obviously, but this shows that the seed round, there's about 13.8 million ICP that was given to them, which again goes back to that, the seed donations, about 24.72% of the total supply. So this is IC Scan. This is the total balance of all the holders. How many total accounts there are? 1.6 million total accounts. And I basically filtered it from the biggest balance, who holds the most, to the least. So take a look at this, 27 million ICP, and I can't confirm this, and quote me down in the comments below if you know who this is. I'm assuming this is going to be the Definity Foundation's 27 million tokens, and a lot of this, I believe, is what's locked up for over 8 years. This is what they use, again, goes back to the Definity Foundation, what they use it for, the fund R&D, operations, acquire, technology, finance. So I know all of it's not staked, obviously. They use that for what's right here, but majority of it probably is staked for 8 years, and I'll show you guys that here in a bit. But the top holders, 27 million. You got this guy or whoever holding about 7.3 million, 6 million, couple 5 millions right here. Again, this could be Definity as well. But yeah, this is only like 1% of the supply. And if you keep going, maybe the top 50 holders or so is only like 1 million. It's less than 1% between all of the top 100 holders holding ICP. When you compare that to other projects, other blockchains for the total distribution, usually the top 10 is about like 80% of the supply if you actually do your own research about certain tokenomics. So this isn't that big of a deal, in my opinion. I think all the people that are FUDing still haven't done the research about these top holders. So again, 27 million could be Definity, and then these are 5 million, 5 million. That's less than 1% of the total supply. The rest of it's all probably retail investors. So when you dig deep, you look on the blockchain here, on ICP blockchain, this is Definity and ICA's, the Internet Computer Association's neurons. So you could take a look at how many they're staking, 671,000, 8 years. So here you go, you got 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here's a lot of these tokens that are being staked for 8 years, untouched. They can't dip on us. At least for 8 years, they can't unstake it and then, dump on us right now. So it's all FUD out there. Look at this, 8 years, all this. 500,000, Internet Computer Association. So you got Dfinity, you got the Internet Computer Association, million, which could be some of these holders right here. Look at this, 499,000. You got whatever, 500,000. Yeah, Dfinity Foundation, there's not much there. But yeah, look at this. The majority of them, 8 years has dissolved this delay. Doesn't it make you think, guys? Or make you think? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this. But this is just some research on the chain, just trying to like get rid of all the FUD of people saying that, oh, all the VCs hold it. I don't think the VCs are holding anymore. I think they've already dumped on us because in the very beginning they made their money, their 3 cents they got in, they dumped when the initial token launched, when it went up to $500, $600, $700, when, you know, FTX launched the perpetual futures back in 2021 or whenever it launched. This is crazy, guys. So when you think about it, I don't think it's that big of a deal when people say, all the FUDsters, how Dfinity holds the majority of it and they're going to dump on you. The VCs hold the majority of it. They're going to dump on you. I just don't believe in that. I don't think, because again, Dfinity uses it for whatever their special projects, for funding, grants. The majority of it's locked up. And then again, whatever the seed investors, I mean, I'm assuming some of them have it, haven't dumped it, but it's probably not as much. I think the majority did. And then you got, what was the other? Team members, 18%. I mean, maybe they still hold a little bit of it, but again, I don't think it's that big a deal on the grand scheme of things. So just something to think about, guys. I'll leave you with this one. 2025. I wish I bought ICP scam coin in 2022, 2023. Because in 2021, ICP is a scam. 2022, ICP thought they scammed. 2023, ICP actually has good tech. 2024 starts tomorrow. What do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comments below. I truly do appreciate all the love and support. Another 20-minute video. Man, I thought this was about 5 minutes, but appreciate all love and support. Try to keep up to date with ICP. Again, welcome to all the new followers out there. I'm going to try to do more crypto news in general. Elron, Multiverse X, TKB Universe Network, some of my top altcoin holds. And 2024 starts tomorrow. What are your guys' New Year's resolutions? It's going to be a crazy year. Bitcoin halving in April. We got the potential spot Bitcoin ETFs approved, and ICP is getting hotter and hotter day in and day out. What do you think the price is going to be next year in 2025? Let me know in the comments below. All right, I'm not going to take any more of your guys' time. Stay safe out there if you're going out for New Year's Eve, and I'll see you in 2024. Crypto Airborne out.